First, the EPA has released new restrictions on one of West Virginia's biggest industries, and business and political leaders are furious. Thank you for joining us for 7 News at 5. I'm Bailey Martin.
And I'm Michelle Chavez. A new rule from the Biden administration says coal power plants must capture the vast majority of their carbon pollution, or otherwise they'll have to shut down. 7 News reporter Colin Roos sat down with Governor Justice today to get his reaction. Colin.
Michelle, the regulations are part of President Biden's promise to eliminate carbon pollution throughout the entire economy by 2050. Future coal or gas-powered plants would have to control up to 90% of greenhouse gases, with restrictions on currently operating ones as well. The EPA calls it an encouragement toward clean energy investment. But according to Mountain State officials, it's not just unrealistic, it's illegal.
The Biden administration is doing everything in the world to try to kill coal, gas, absolutely oil.
Jim Justice left no uncertainty Thursday about his feelings on President Joe Biden's energy policy. The West Virginia governor and current U.S. Senate candidate visited Wheeling just after the Environmental Protection Agency announced 4 separate regulations for both natural gas and coal. In addition to carbon capture, the rules deal with pollutants in wastewater and managing coal ash in unlined storage ponds. Justice called it a weaponization of the state's way of life in a meeting with coal workers at Independence Hall.
Do you want to shut down a power plant in America and let China build 3 more, India build 3 more? What in the world are we accomplishing? We're blowing our own legs off and everything is ridiculous.
The event was hosted by the West Virginia Coal Association, who say the restrictions are no surprise. The group weighed in during a year-long comment period for the rules, but says their advice was not heeded. President Chris Hamilton says the EPA is requiring technologies that aren't available for mass use yet, and that carbon capture isn't ready for prime time.
They've been warned by national energy experts, you're moving way too fast, we're shutting down too much baseload generation, but all that's fallen on deaf ears as well.
Governor Justice likened the dozen or so miners in attendance to veterans, saying that they ask for little and give a lot. He referred to the EPA's rules as a personal attack on them to get them out of the political conversation. But the governor says coal will be there for our energy needs when wind and solar are not.
Coal has always been just exactly what it is. It's steady Eddie, and it's provided so much for this incredible state.
The rules could soon be challenged or even overturned. Senator Shelley Moore Capito already intends to introduce a resolution of disapproval in Congress. It will be a fight that West Virginia's 9 remaining coal plants will be watching anxiously.
Senator Joe Manchin denounced the EPA's plans as well, calling it, quote, death by 1,000 cuts for fossil fuels. The agency counters that the rule would be the equivalent of stopping the annual emissions of 328 million cars. Live in the 7 News studio, I'm Colin Roos, working for you.
All right, thank you, Colin. Our other top